Alright, so I have a tendency to ramble a bit in my videos, and so a lot of stuff doesn't end up like in my videos and all that stuff, but since I don't really have anything right now to talk about, I just figured I'd turn the camera on, let them sort of talk about whatever's on my mind, and then I'll cut it down and figure out what you guys really want to see or hear. So yeah, first things first, I got the part finally for the stock. There it is, for my stock that originally was supposed to be 1 to 3 day shipping, and has now arrived 8 days later. So way to go on that. Not to mention I already got the stock from another company that said they were sending it ground and super cheaply. So yeah, way to go, company. Best thing ever. America is a country where we would rather simplify complicated stuff for idiots than educate idiots to understand complicated stuff. And if you don't believe me, go talk to a speedballer. Paintball fields, please, for the love of God, stop using white paint. You see this? Do you see this? Do you see how bad that looks? Do you have any idea what it looks like when somebody pulls their mask off and they've got white, gooey stuff just trickling down the side of their face? It's not a good look, alright? Orange, pink, anything but white. Stop with the white. I don't get it. The grenade launcher has been wobbly ever since I got it, and I've been kind of grouchy about that, but it wasn't too bad. And then I realized there's one little tiny screw on the inside of the thing that was holding the whole thing together that was loose. Just let that be a lesson to you. Just go over your entire gun and tighten all the screws every now and then. Just make sure everything's there, because everything works itself loose. That wasn't supposed to be funny. This is supposed to be funny. Khloe Kardashian is what I imagine Miss Piggy would look like if she wasn't a Muppet. If I hear one more stupid joke about what these things look like, I will stick it up the tightest orifice I can find and push the button. I don't understand why it is in America, like, every time somebody introduces something new, you see 1,000 of them everywhere. Do you remember a time just a few years ago when no one knew what the hell a Chipotle was? I live in the ghetto, and yesterday there was a police raid going on right outside my window there. About 60 cops all walking around. I got a big, huge glass door right there overlooking it all, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, wow, that guy's in trouble. And then I stopped and realized and looked at myself. I've got a little cheap camera pointed at a table with a assault rifle and camo gear hanging everywhere. I looked like I was making terrorist propaganda. So, needless to say, I went into hiding for the rest of the day after that. Get that scope! Oh, I gotta clean that thing. Ew. I swung by the paintball shop yesterday, and I've got a question. Why is it every time I go into a paintball shop, the owner reminds me of my high school shop class teacher? The one that I go to all the time, the guy, it's like, I'll talk to him, I'll ask him questions about parts from this gun, and, like, I'll get, like, a sentence out, and he'll only hear the last word. It's like, hey man, I'm looking for an adapter for my folding collapsible stock. Collapsible stocks, we've got those. No. Folding, it's a folding collapsible stock. Folding stocks, yeah, we've got those too. Here's a nice one. This one's got this wireframe support right here. No, dude. No, it's the I know it's a part for the Project Salvo gun. Project Salvo gun, yeah, I've got this. It's right here. You should check it out. It's a really nice gun. You know, we got it on sale right now. God, dude. So yeah, it lifts and supports. I want to rent out a high school to play paintball in. How awesome would that be? Let's make it happen. Being a filmmaker, and no, yes, YouTube does not count as a filmmaker. I mean, I'm an actual filmmaker, and a writer. I have a literary agent. She's pitching scripts in Hollywood. You can't tell anybody that without it sounding like you're boasting. But I really do, and everybody who hears that wants to immediately pitch me their script for a paintball movie. Trust me, people, stop bothering. I already know 100 people that want to make a paintball movie. If it hasn't happened, it's not gonna. I don't understand airsoft at all. I really don't. I feel like it's the LARPing of this whole sports idea. I just don't trust people enough to say that they got hit by this tiny little BB and and have no proof of it. It's like, I got you. I had a bulletproof vest. You remember that kid from you know. Always had, every neighborhood had that kid. I got a force field. I shot you with a laser. I got a laser-proof force field. You know you want to touch it. You know it. I was so out of shape the other day when I was playing. I had Alzheimer's. I would be like telling everybody, alright, what you're going to do is you're going to lay down suppressive fire over on this side of the bunker. That way, that'll give me the chance to run that way. I'll make it to that bunker. I'll have a clearing around them. And the guy opens fire, and I run across the field, and I hit the other bunker, and I'm like, what was I going to do when I got here? I was going to sit down and take a nap. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm just going to sit down. Sit down right here. Okay. You guys are doing great. But whatever you're doing. You know, I lent somebody the other day my Glock airsoft gun that I was working on. It was like 3 weeks ago. What the hell happened to that? This tank is like having a tumor on your back. Why do we have to pick up dog poop in little bags like this? I mean, we take poop, which is a natural fertilizer, pick it up in a non-biodegradable plastic bag, and then throw it in a landfill somewhere full of other non-biodegradable stuff. Doesn't make sense. It should be illegal to give fat people rascal scooters. That is so counterproductive to what they need. You know what? It's like giving a terrorist plutonium. It's like, I just want to see the person in the freaking doctor's office. Just what are my choices, doctor? Well, son, you could either exercise, eat right, try to work off all those pounds, stay away from snack foods, candies, and all that. And what's my other option? Well, since you can no longer walk because you can't sustain your own weight, we could also give you one of these motorized scooters to get yourself around in the meantime. You're messing with me, doctor, right? I was at Walmart the other day, which I like to call the Hive, and every single handicapped spot was full of some sort of van or SUV lowering down a little rascal scooter on its little elevator for some overweight person, you know, that I thought was about to go play a game of Mario Kart through all the aisles. And in the meantime, freaking Grandpa is back there walking his walker all the way from the back of the parking lot after surviving 3 wars to make sure that our country was free enough for those fat bastards to sit there on their little asses and roll around. The other day I posted something on the Tippmann website, and Greg Hastings himself actually dogged on me for one of my comments. And normally you'd think that I would be upset or something that a celebrity you know, insulted me, but then I realized it's Greg Hastings. I just don't care. You know you thought it too. Oh, my girlfriend brought cookies. You probably want to be fed, don't you? What's it been, like 3 days now? Yeah. I didn't feel anything. That's good enough.